Hey, I'm Kate from the Small Things blog. This is my February favorites video. My cat is here with me. He's been a little bit jealous since the baby got here. This is just a random grouping of products that I've really been loving from the past month. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so I just recently got back from the tundra, also known as Chicago. They're having a brutal winter, and I have to laugh because my sister lived in North Carolina up until she moved here in 2011, and then she moved to Chicago in the fall of last year, right before winter started, and they've had just a killer winter with lots of snow and below freezing temperature, well, below zero temperatures. So I went and visited because I'm a lunatic, and I needed to get some hydrating products when I got there because the air was so dry. So I've seen these little lotions before. The brand is EOS. I don't know exactly how it's pronounced, but they have this little round, they look like an egg shape lip balms. And so I just saw this at the store and was like, I kind of like that it's flat and a unique shape to throw in my purse, because I won't be thinking I'm grabbing like a skinny little tube of lotion and is that lipstick or lip gloss. Like I can just reach in there and I know when it's this, it's my hand lotion. And it smells nice. It's not the best smell in the world, but I like that it's really hydrating and it's not greasy at all. I cannot stand having greasy lotioned hands because you touch everything and I just feel like makes everything else gross that you're touching. And the other hydrating product I got was, yeah, I'm not gonna try and pronounce I think French, but it's Smile Lip Balm. I got this at Ulta and it's mint aroma. I really like mint flavored lip products. I always love I think it's spearmint, or there's a mint soft lips flavor or scent that I really like as well. So I tend to get minty things when I'm buying lip products, and this is hydrating and it makes my lips feel a lot better, and it doesn't leave any like white film. You know, like sometimes when you get the really hydrating, almost like healing medicated lip balms, it's white and it makes your lips feel good, but it's almost more of a medication than like a thick hydrating serum. This is more of like a thick hydrating serum. So I don't know how much healing it's gonna do, but it makes my lips feel great. And I'm just now discovering it has marshmallow extract, and that's what softens. So maybe that's the trick with lip balms. Look for ones that contain marshmallows. Since we're talking about lips, let's just go ahead and keep on this trend. So I bought a YSL lipstick, I think in the summer or early spring, and I really liked it. It was lightweight and it felt kind of like a gel-like consistency when I put it on, so it wasn't a very creamy lipstick, but it was hydrating and I liked it. It was a pretty color. And I was looking for something that was a little bit more sheer for every day. Now that I'm staying home and doing a lot of just running errands, or I don't know, just more casual stuff, I felt sometimes like I wanted an option that was a little bit more sheer but still lip color, more than lip balm but not lipstick. And so I was meandering around Sephora a couple weeks ago, and I saw these YSL sheer candy, volupte sheer candy, and I grabbed this sort of orange color, which wouldn't be normally what I would go for, but it doesn't, I'm wearing it on my lips today, so if you could compare it to just my natural lip color, you would see it just adds a hint of color, and it's not creamy or thick or heavy. So I'll swatch this just so you can see how sheer it is, and it's really buildable. So that's just a couple strokes, if you can see that in the sunlight. So you'll get color, and if you want a lot, just keep layering and layering, but it's nice and sheer if you just want a hint of color and you don't want to feel too overdone with lipstick. My next makeup product is the Stila eyeliner, the Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliner in Stingray, and it's just a black liner. I was looking for a new one because my MAC liner was running out, and I love how creamy it applies, but I was looking for something that, so you can see just how smooth that applies. It's not, have you ever put liner on and it feels dry and it kind of pulls your lid? This won't pull your lid at all. Anyway, I was looking for another black eyeliner that I didn't have to sharpen with a pencil sharpener, but was still really creamy and smooth, and so this does the trick. I don't know if I'll ever buy my MAC liner again now that I've tried this Stila one, So they have a bunch of different colors, but you know, I stick with the plain and simple neutrals. So once I run out, I'm using a Revlon gray liner for under my eyes because I feel like black is sometimes a little bit too harsh. And once I run out of that gray one, I will go and pick up the gray steel liner because I just love the consistency. So if you're looking for one that's really easy to use, I'd recommend trying this out. You have to be sort of precise because it is such a creamy, soft liner. If you do one little mistake, you'll see it. But the smudge aspect of it will let you kind of either rub with your finger or a little smudge tool to kind of clean up any messed up areas right away. And then once it's on, it's on. I mean, they say it's waterproof. This thing's kind of a beast to get off. But you kind of want that with liner anyway. Another liner I've been liking is this gel liner from Julep. So I just started subscribing to Julep a couple months ago, 2 months ago. And I get the, oh gosh, I can't remember what I am. I think Classic Beauty or something, but I get more of the makeup products in my box than nail polish, and you can switch that every month if you want to, but I've sort of enjoyed expanding into their makeup products to see what they're all about, and I've really liked them. So this Julep liner is a gel liner, and they sent it with a little angled brush as well, and it's just black in a little pot. It is very soft, so this would not be, if you're new to gel liner, I wouldn't start with this one. I would get comfortable with a gel liner that's a little bit more firm. And this is almost like painting with a, it's a really good mix between gel and liquid. So you can get super precise, and this brush is great for getting really precise angles and points. But it is not for someone with a shaky hand, which whenever you're doing liner, you always want to rest either your pinky or your hand on your face so you have sort of something to ground you. But anyway, I really like it. It's inky and very black and shiny. It's also great for tight lining if you ever need to do that. So if you put your eyeliner on the top part of your lid and then some of it doesn't hit between your lashes and the liner itself, you can just press a little bit of gel liner on the area between your lashes and where the pencil liner ends, and that'll fill in any holes between your lashes. And so it'll actually make your lash line look a little bit thicker, but something inky and sort of wet like this is great for just pressing in there to fill in all those holes. My last two beauty products are eye products. I got this Bobbi Brown eyeshadow in Hot Stone at one of those like discount beauty stores at an outlet mall. The cosmetics company store, I think is what it is. So I don't know if this means that these colors are discontinued. I assume that's what it means, but I'll try and find something really similar to this shade. It's kind of the perfect brown. It's really neutral and cool. You can see it almost in the right light, or if you tried to see it, you can almost see some purple undertones in there. Which is in the cool family, and that just works best on my eyes. So this will replace my MAC Brune, which is running out very quickly because that's used on a daily basis. And then another palette I got is by Smashbox, and I don't think I've ever used Smashbox eyeshadows. I like them. They're not my favorite, but the palette I thought was really pretty. It's the Beauty Exposed palette. So these are the colors. So a lot of really pretty options for just an everyday neutral eye. I like that this one's really big because I use this on my brow bone, and I actually ran a fluffier brush on it and hit the top of my cheekbones with it to kind of use it for a highlighter. It's got a little bit of shimmer, which I don't like a lot of shimmer on my face, but if you want a highlighter, typically shimmer is going to give you the best sort of pop. But the rest of the colors are really pretty. I probably won't use this one very much just because it's a little bit pinky, but the rest of them are nice and neutral and good options for a neutral eye, which is what I pretty much stick with every day. Okay, so those are my favorite February products. So a lot of makeup and a little bit of lip care and hand care, I guess. But those are things I've really enjoyed. I haven't really experimented with any new hair products, which is kind of unusual for me. I find that since I'm not going to the beauty store often to buy stuff for my studio, that I'm not expanding my hair product collection, which is probably good for my wallet, but not so good for you guys who want me to try new things. And I always like trying new things as well. So hopefully I'll get a little bit more of that next month. If you want to see any other favorites videos, you can search for them on my blog in the search box. And I also have a section of all of my favorite videos on my YouTube channel. So I think if you scroll down to the bottom of my channel, you'll find the whole list of them, so you can check those out. I also have a Pinterest board where I've pinned all of the products I talk about in my favorite videos. So I'll include a link to that in the info bar below this video on YouTube, and then in the info of the blog post, so you can check that out. And that way it's something easy. If you're out and about shopping and you remember something that I mentioned, you can just check out that Pinterest board and it'll all be right there for you. Okay, so I'll be back next month with my March favorites video.